Hi, Tony Selzo here at the Bob. I was asked a tough question today in one of our coaching sessions, and one of those tough questions was, how do you market effectively an event? And it really brings up the subject, how do you market effectively really anything? I think the big misconception that people have about marketing is that they're going to do one campaign. That campaign is going to have a miracle effect, whether it's TV, whether it's advertising, whether it's direct mail, whether it's telemarketing. They think that there's going to be one tactic that's going to be the miracle tactic that's going to make everything work to grow their business. And the reality is just it's really not that simple. And so if you take in case in point this event, I just basically did a quick grid here that says what you really got to do is you got to integrate a lot of marketing in order to put about 50 people in a room. You've really got to create a lot of different touches to get that to happen. And so if you think about it, it's like one of the things you're going to do when you go market your event is you're going to make an announcement, you're going to stick it on LinkedIn, and you're going to email it out to everybody in your database. But what you probably want to do is you want to identify all the people in groups that are in your LinkedIn that effectively match up with your target market. It could be, let's say your group is all about coaches. So what you want to do is you want to identify all the group leaders that are in that are in charge of those LinkedIn groups. You want to call them on the phone. You want to ask them, hey, will you endorse this? Will you put something behind? Will you put your own vision or your own concept of what this can be behind it, and go ahead and endorse my event? And what will happen is you'll dramatically get an increase in your return. So let's say for conversation's sake, there are 100 people in this group, and because you sent them all an email, you would get 2 or 3. But because you made a telephone call personal to the owner of the group, you get twice as many people there. So you'd get 6 people from this tactic alone. Okay, well, 6 people in an event that's not a lot. And it sure as heck didn't get you to 50, and you're trying to justify your cost at 50. So let's say you take the same strategy and you go to everybody in your BNI group and you say, hey, can you send an email out to them and you invite them to the group? Well, they're your BNI group, and they want to support you, they want to help you. But you get the president to leverage it, and you get him to endorse it, and then also you get them to mail it to your group because you want to spend more time and energy on your BNI group because they're a little tired with you, and so you end up getting maybe 6 or 7 there. All right. Then you leverage your Rainmakers Power Team, and you get your whole event about it. And what you can do at Rainmakers is you can even make an announcement, and you get whoever's there to go ahead and endorse your event, and you're getting double what your return was on that. And so let's say you pick up another 6 there. So now you've got 18 people coming to this event just by systematically layering your touches and having the power of a third-party endorsement really kind of push that through. So you say, hey, you know what? I want to leverage this thing called social media. And so you get on your Facebook and you post it, and you do a countdown up to your event. So let's say just out of Facebook, and you identify some players in Facebook that have a lot of people that are following them, and you end up giving them the ability to give you an endorsement. And let's say you pick like 10 or so people out of your Facebook page, And then you do the same thing with Plaxo, and then you make a couple personal calls to the people that that are influential on Plaxo, and you get that to come through. And let's say you pick up another 4 or 5. I've never had great luck with Plaxo, so it just comes down to there. And then you do a video blog, and you explain about your event. You talk about the benefits of being there, the ROI of the time, and you reinforce that with your second email about your event, and that actually has some pretty good power to it. So you pick up another 5. Okay, you still haven't really got the power of that event to really succeed, because what you didn't do is you didn't put your 20 most powerful, influential people behind this, marketing, promoting, and selling your business, and you didn't give them the plan to do just that for you. And what I mean by that is, like, if you can get committed with people, you can really understand how to market, sell, and grow their business. And you're passing $300 or $400, maybe $3,000 or $4,000 worth of business a month. What they'll do is they'll do this for you too. And when that happens, you're going to dynamically grow the attendance of that event. You're going to dynamically get 10 times the return on that investment. You're going to create buzz. And that buzz is going to turn into a machine that's going to make that event overflow. And going from 30, 40 people, you're going to put 120 to 130 people in that room. And that's what we did when we started Rainmakers, and that was one of the powers that we combined, is we combined integrated marketing, and we empowered that with buzz of a network behind an event. And when you do that together, you can really create some results in your business.